But yeah, hello. I got a new battery for my PS4 controller. It's supposed to last double as long, so I don't have to worry about it dying mid anything, you know. Especially in Tekken, where like it's rumbling all the time. The biggest thing was that the rumble was taking out the battery, but I guess we'll be learning sooner or later if that's actually the case. But yeah, I'm gonna play a bit more of Mega Man X DiVE offline. Because I have been incentivized by Capcom to play some more of this, or at least a bit of this. And I actually like the offline experience. I'm already burnt out of it a bit because I played the online version of the game for so long and so consistent. But this is a nice change of pace, I want to say. I tried to farm off stream and I just couldn't get myself to be honest. But let's continue with 11-1. Right now we're pretty underpowered, but Cinnamon is pretty overpowered, and I've equipped her with double healing. And since these two are different, this is expired 1 up 2, and this is expired 1 up 1, I believe. It should double heal per every 10 seconds when I kill an enemy. I heal when I use my syringes, I heal when I use my shield. And I think there's one more instance where I heal, but I don't remember. So this should push us through at least until 16, maybe, hopefully. Because that's when we get Dive Armor X, and then we can just breeze through the rest of the game with Dive Armor X. Ma! And we're not reading this story because we've already read this story in the past. But I think later on we will read more of the story. One thing, we're probably going to also come back through to get all the hidden elements, because albeit I think you can get all the hidden elements with just the basic moveset. It is easier to get it with some other ones. So there's a lot of points of no return where like you can't pick up any new gear. If you were to make a game that was inspired by Mega Man, what would you call it? I guess it would depend on like how it's inspired. I keep wanting to say like Ultraman, but then that's too on the nose. I suppose, I don't know. Super Mighty Robot Man. Mega Man. I have no idea, to be honest. Enchante. Is Monster Hunter doing a big money thing? I see a lot of people playing it. No big money thing. The Monster Hunter was like, hey guys, play Monster Hunter World, and then the fandom was like, okay, and now everybody's playing it. That's it. They announced Monster Hunter Wild, and so that kind of hyped people up to play it as well. Monster Hunter Wild being Monster Hunter 6. So yeah. And Capcom basically got their community managers to be like, alright, we're gonna do a hashtag Back to Worlds campaign. And yeah, now everybody is like The streamers are getting ready for Monster Hunter Wild, which is why you see a lot of streamers playing Monster Hunter World. And then the viewers are like, yeah, more Monster Hunter. We're about to get more Monster Hunter. Let's play Monster Hunter because Capcom told us to. I've been playing a little bit of Rise because I never actually finished it. There was too much. There was DLC coming out all the time for it when I first finished the game. And so I just waited until all the DLC was done. And now I'm playing through it, but at my pace, really slow. Getting ready for CES? Oh yeah, that's soon, isn't it? There'll be some interesting stuff coming out of there this year, hopefully. When is it exactly? Murray looking upward at Park. Ah. Tuesdays when it starts. Ooh. Let me know if you see anything like really cool. I always find a lot of the stuff there really interesting. Taking video of good stuff, nice. Show it all off. Ikimasu. I'm still undecided when I'm gonna actually go back out into. I think probably once I'm more stable, I guess, financially. Once it's more stable, I'll probably go back to cons. Ooh. But I do miss going to, like, PAX East. PAX East mostly. I never really liked PAX West. PAX South was my favorite, but they discontinued it and people stopped going. And TwitchCon was always hit or miss. I think out of the 4 times, or was it 5 times? Whatever, I guess it doesn't... The majority of it felt like a miss. There was like maybe 2 or 3 days where like, yeah, these are my people. Job paid rate software dev, yeah, cyber says, your cyber security, right? Software. Yes, that's a good way of getting a job that'll send you over there. Do a bit functionally, but it's cybersec and software dev. Yeah. Nice. There needs to be a mod so that the characters just talk a little less. I wonder if there's a mod that does that. Characters talk like 50% less. That'd be nice. They added that into Rise. I don't remember if it's in the world. The characters talked a lot in Rise. People complained, and then they added a chance to speak slider. Every same jumps out. Yeah, that's a bit much. Hype. I believe it's here, no? No? I forget what the secret stuff is here. Ah. Had a feeling. Change it up with an onegai here and there. Onigiri. Ikimasu. An occasional ikimasu. Clear by now you've known blah 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 blah. You're supposed to pick a response to medium and regular data, right? That's right. You're getting all worked up for medium and regular data. That voice is not coming from medium and regular data. I guess it's part of the phase of the path. Blah, 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 blah. We've read this before. Not that I really remember it, but it's really inconsequential. Jota! Jota, 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 Jota. Is it Jota? Jota! Bro, now that you mention it, I can't stop hearing it. Sorry. Yeah, it happens. Enchante. I know she doesn't say Enchante when I do that, but Enchante. It sounds like it. Enchante. Japanese, 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 French. I mean, she's dressed up as a French maid, technically, so it could be. Even though she's supposed to be a nurse. But that's definitely a maid's outfit. Yatta! Bum, 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 bum. Hatsu might start going to Black Hat and DEF CON again. Ooh. I hear they cancel DEF CON every single year. A shame. Such a shame. I think that's just a meme. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure the meme is that DEF CON is canceled every single year. And that there's a bunch of people there in a canceled convention center. All that when COVID hit, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. The meme is that it's canceled and have less people. Consumer grade level, but it's such cool technology. I always hear really cool stuff coming out of CES. So I'm hoping we hear some really cool stuff. Like it was more corporate, but DEF CON you have people show up like 3 a.m. in line, yeah? Yatta. I can't get up there. Yatta. Yota. Enchante. Yeah, you saw that the double healing I'm doing now? For killing an enemy? It's because we have 2 healing cards. Two healers. I'll never die. This should be enough to carry us to X dive armor. X. Dive armor X. Yatta, yatta. Argument reality games now, so everyone wants to be first. Oh yeah, reality games. Augmented reality. My only issue with augmented reality games is that it requires so much space. And I won't be able to stream it. Probably. But I suppose on the consumer grade level, which means not streamers, it might be cool. And maybe like figuring out how to stream it would actually be a pretty good novelty to figure out, and would be a good stream. Probably require an IRL backpack though, and those are stupid expensive. Only people like S-Fan and people can afford that. At least they're true IRL. Otherwise, you can just do it in your phone and it's kind of really bad quality. I've done those types of IRL streams before. Take me up. Beam me up, Scotty. Oh, there's nothing up here. I've been bamboozled. This is for hard mode. But I mean, like you can open a guide for the con. You can find hidden clues. No technique. Oh, that's what, oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I get it. I was thinking a completely different augmented reality. Didn't Minecraft AR flop? I think it's still in development. I heard about something about that recently. Very recently. So I think it's still like they're in the works. But usually when they're in their works, they're really quiet about things. They're just like, hey, here's an announcement. And then it goes in the works and then you don't hear about it for another 5 years. Yatta, yatta. June 30th, 2021. What did I hear? Minecraft was better when they had the other guy, TBH. What, the original creator? What's his name? Started with an N. Notch? And they had Notch. From what I remember, I agree. Notch was a big Twitch watcher for a while. I think like 5 years ago. He was watching excessive profanity and Witwicks a lot. So much so that he would like fly them out to his place. For like parties. Excessive? Yeah, he's great. I've watched Excessive for forever. I met him at a con once. Oh, twice. And he followed me after. He's like, what, you stream? Sure, I'll check you out, cunt. He came by a couple times for Monster Hunter. But other than that, he doesn't really come by. You know, then they let me back in and it was brilliant. They do the whole the whole... He does the whole guillotine thing now, right? With the hui. I'm assuming they revived you. The ceremony, yeah. Muted the entrance, forgot to tune in. You're good. Congrats on first. I'll go back to 100% these things later. It's so good. I like watching that. What I hate is, though, that sometimes the entire stream will become just that. Which is great, in a sense. But we don't get to see the game. Which reminds me, I want to play Lost Odyssey. He's been playing that lately. I've always wanted to play that game. Since I was a kid. I always heard good things about it. About it being like the last RPG. The last true RPG. So super awful, thankful. Excessive got mad at me one time, I believe. And that was because his DDR pad for Crypt of the Necrodancer came in and it was broken and he needed it for like a segment. That, like, he was in a tournament and I was like, well, I'm sure you could return it and they'll replace it. And then he like got pissed off at me because he said, no, I could do that, but it's not gonna get here in time. I'm in Australia. I'm like, oh, right. I'm in Australia. It's gonna take like 2 months. Oops, yeah, you're right. He does get mad. He does. There's a short fuse. But I didn't take it personally. That's just his content, yeah. It's really cool in person. And yeah, that's his content. I go right? I feel like we're supposed to go right, so I'm gonna go left. Thanks for the like, Caillou. Son of a gun, we were supposed to go to the left. Dang it. Bamboozled. Bean buzzled. Long way to 69 likes. The bad thing about that is that you won't be able to check that. Once you reach it, you just gotta screenshot it, and that's it. Then you could have a next goal, because it lives on in the screenshot. You could just keep going. There's no way to check it. Last, you have to wait for somebody else to claim last, and then you can check it. What's going on? Oni guy, come on. Why isn't this enemy coming? Oh no, the game glitched. Am I supposed to deal with an enemy that's not even on screen? Like that. I have to use my special. Someone from his mod team asked me to be there, and I thought they were going to on me, but it was actually real nice. He has a viewer for life. Ah, I see. Someone else uses it first. Bam, bam. There was this, I want to add I need to add a better credits. I used to have it so that the credits would pop up at the end of stream. You know, I do the whole outro thing, but it used to show up names and other stuff pretty precisely, and now it doesn't do that. What I want to do is, I saw this on Twitter, is get the name of, or not the name, get like the screenshots of the stream, and it'll be taken by you guys if you want, and basically at the end of stream you'll see like these little photo slideshows of that stream during the credits. Although I might have to change how the credit is. I don't know. Bum bum. Because that'd be kind of awkward with the credit scenes that I have right now. I don't know. Makes sense, but I get edgy. Oh yeah, the outro. I have an intro too, I just rarely use it anymore. I used to use it all the time. But now I just kind of like, I take too long on the intro screen. I was like, alright, let's play. Never make it to the credits. It's alright, no worries. I always fall asleep. In most of the streams that I watch, I usually fall asleep before it's done. So rarely will I ever see somebody else's outro. Most people's outro screen is their intro screen, which I hate. It's always starting soon. There's so many streamers, they have a starting soon screen, and they use that starting soon as a break screen, and they use that starting soon as an ending stream screen, and I hate it. It's like, wait, they're starting soon? No, that's just the only screen that they have. Make up with your headset on the floor? Yeah. Me too. Bite. Naruhodo. Skip. Naruhodo. Ikimasu. The gravity, they changed it up. I'm definitely just brute forcing this game with all the heals that I get. I lost again. I lost again. I am surprised, player, to learn that your power could rival my nemesis X. Player and I have fought together as partners thus far, and we've been through numerous trials. His potential power is just great as that of X, if not greater. Fighting as partners, I see. It'd be nice if you can stay that way till the end of all the fighting. At least I'd hope for your safety. But it seems our reunion will have to wait. I'm counting on the future. Huh? None of that made any sense. Riku or Tifa? I have to go with Tifa. Boom, 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 boom. Phew, what a mighty foe. You've done well, player. Reminds me of blah blah blah. I don't want to read. We've read this. I start reading and I'm like, I recognize this. I recognize this dialogue. I recognize this dialogue. I'm done. Bakuna. Bum 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 bum, fly away. Bum 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 bum. We're almost. Wonder if we can get to 16 today before I burn out. Since I burn out, I don't want to play anymore. Dun, da, dun, da, dun, da, dun. Characters could we get? Characters. Technically, Nightmare Zero would be pretty good right now, but definitely just want to get DiVE Armor Axe. And that is until 16.6. We are on 12 now. Any weapons? That would be good. This would help us push Freezing Domain. The Sides Wall would also help us push. Light Bender, Ultimate Blast. These probably I can't get till way later. 22. All of these are the like DiVE special weapons. And that's not even the event characters. Which honestly, following roll could help. Swimsuit roll would help. Past that, I don't think anybody else really helps. Vio's more as a bosser. Easter roll would help with races or speedrunning. We can't get this until basically we beat the game. Bam, 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 bam. I'm surprised that this game doesn't have more skins. I would have thought they tried to sell the skins very gotcha. Gotcha skins. Bo-bo-bo. One analyze. DLC store for skins. No, I mean like in the actual online game. I thought they would have made more skins for characters. They have a couple swimsuit skins, but that's about it. Past the ones that we've seen here. I think we just do this next. Upgrade. Got this sword. I got this sword, but I don't know if I'm gonna use it anytime soon. Depends on the stage, I guess. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Because this gives us the shield still, and this is good PvE. I could technically upgrade it to max to not bat an eye, I believe. Because it just takes money. No Zenny. Not even that much Zenny compared to what I have. Ba-bum, ba-bum, bam, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba- That costs money. I didn't realize I didn't unlock that. I unlocked the hidden thing before I unlocked that. Funny. Funny. Bam, bam. Alright. Push on through. Ready? Okay. Player, proceed to the mission. Now we are here at the Power Control Center, apparently from X3. Maybe I should have had brought a sword. Just for those guys. But do I want to go down? Oh, I guess we do. Piece of junk. Waiting is never fun. Think if I ever made like a level, I would not include any waiting, but as a way to slow down the player, I would require certain amount of like kills, I guess. Because you could technically, one of the things that Mega Man and Mega Man X games, etc., kind of all suffer from is that they force you to fight in gauntlets. And the gauntlets are usually just like, you fight all the enemies there and it takes up time and it's not really fun. But instead, if I make it so like throughout the stage you have to beat a certain amount of these enemies in order to continue, that's a little bit like more strategic, more fun. You run around and figure that out. Wait, I feel like the left is a secret. Ah, it was all along. Ow. Oni guy. Maybe we should get on RP today. Boom, 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 boom. Konnichiwa. No! Oh, I missed it. I think you can just go back though. Nah. Now, do I want to go down or do I want to go up? Because I know left is progress, I believe. Yeah, I was right. Also, limiting the player to not be able to backtrack is not something I want to do. Unless, like, the environment changes somehow. If we make it so the environment changes somehow, then sure. But if it's just gonna be like, scroll to the right, you're not allowed to scroll to the left anymore. I don't want to do that. Onigiri? Oh, I messed up. I bet. Again. T-Dot, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Konnichiwa. The player's usual stop means that it should have appeared. You go, don't be so sloppy with your job. Watch out, player. It's the response from mid-size irregular data. Oh, come on. It's not a nice thing to say that about me, Mr. Via. It must be in the side effect of the data correction. Okay, that's enough. Stop using side effects as an excuse for everything. Alright, player. That's enough joking around and fooling around for now. Proceed with caution. Hey, that's pretty mean of you, Mr. Via. What happened to the caring Mr. Via who spoke so earnestly about my condition during the last stage? Looks like I needn't worry about you if you have the energy to get smart with your mouth. Wow, that's kind of rude. He's being a little rude. Bow, bow, bow. I'm dying. Yatta, yatta. I wonder if everybody's jumping sound is the same. I don't think there is a sound for when they actually jump up. I know there is a little... And there's a landing sound. And it plays both the sounds when you dash jump. Since I've been looking into game design a little bit more, I'm like noticing all the small little details that I normally wouldn't pay attention to. Which I'm afraid of getting into game design because of that, because then I'll just be playing every game and looking at every single game very analytically. Like, oh, how they do that, oh, they do that and that. I'm a Foley artist. Mouth Foley artist. Pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. I'm so good, I can make any sound with Foley in my mouth. There was a game that only used like a person. all the sound was made up of a person making those sounds with his mouth. I forget what that game was called. It was funny. I wish I could move the icons out of the way. I like the icons being away from like the middle of the screen. TikTok's actually being nice to me today. How's it going, TikTok? I hope you're well. What games do you guys like? Usually TikTok is like likes me for like 5 minutes and then stops liking me. I mean that you'll know the thought process that led up to the design choice. True. But I'll like analyze all the design choices and everything a little bit more and be like, huh, or like analyze how they did things, etc. I don't know. Like, see, I didn't notice this before, but it doesn't play the sound over and over. As soon as you start a new dash, it cuts off the last dash and starts the sound over. That's something that I probably wouldn't have realized ever before. But now that I'm like trying to hear it and analyze it. So that makes sense too, because otherwise it would overlap and sound really bad. Nar. How am I supposed to get there on a normal character? No, man. I don't think you can get there on a normal character. Unless... No, I need a character that can high jump, or maybe there's a way over here. Seems like maybe there is a way over here. No, I missed. I hate not being able to backtrack just cause, oh, screen lock. No backtracking for you. Ikimasu. Ikimasu. Anshante. Ikimasu. Yotu. When does Phoenix Wright come out? No proxy for TCM. I keep forgetting I need to play Nancy for TCM. Because they sent me the key for Nancy. So I need a dedicated day for... Not a day, but probably dedicate an hour or two for TCM. And play Nancy. Kinda salty that they didn't include Danny, but... beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I'm not entitled, and I shouldn't be. And I am no one. I wonder, does TCM have to be online always, or is the character data stored within the client? Because I'm wondering how often people edit their characters saves in order to have like the perfect random slot or random perk. Because I know that there's like certain builds that can't work without the perfect 3 random perks, and to keep doing that over and over and over sucks. Which is the point, it's supposed to suck, but I wonder if it's easily just like cheatable and there's nothing they can do about it. Now Skyder give themselves level 99. I mean, that's different though. Level 99 is just a number that you can give yourself. With the stuff. I'm wondering about like the actual perk selection though. And also I keep hearing that they haven't fixed the hacking problem on PC. Which kind of sucks. No, most of it is, yeah. Deals with tracking players, oh yeah. Everybody's using Snowy against me. I'm using it against them. Bow. I had it. I didn't think I did. Mother, father. Go to check and see if those abilities are unlocked. I doubt that they even gave it much of a thought, so probably can unlock every single ability without even doing the leveling tree. Maybe. That would be like easily detectable if they just unlocked the entirety of the stats. Be too easily detectable. Whereas giving yourself a certain ability with the random abilities would be non-detectable or less detectable. Ganbarimasu. One thing I want for Texas Chainsaw Massacre is like a lower chainsaw volume. Especially when playing as Leatherface. Make it so like Leatherface is immune to chainsaw volume or something. Not immune, but like it's just lower for him. It makes sense that Leatherface is just slightly deaf to chainsaw. Combine all the killer's abilities, really? Sounds horrible. Ow. Nicely done, player. They were not changing DVD for years, yeah. They're pretty stubborn on DVD about their stuff. Until they're finally like, okay, I think we have no choice, guys. We gotta change this. Time to revamp the entire game again. We'll call it 3.0. We have to complete 18 more stages for Dive Armor X. I think I do. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. It's probably until Bar cried about it, they changed it. There probably was a lot of pressure when Baru played. He didn't even play. He plays really on and off that game. Not very often. No items available. Ooh, ow. What even? I wish it would show me what the new items are. New characters, new weapons. This is a healing launcher, which I might get just to stack on more healing. I don't remember what other weapon did healing. I'm sure there were other weapons. Oh yeah, the heart. There was a heart. This should do healing, I believe. So it's not gonna let me check. Starting dash. I believe this one is limited to only one card. Although, I don't know if it stacks on itself, actually. Because technically, all of them are like that, but... Oh no, I think that's the one thing. If only can be triggered once in battle, more than one copy of the card, only the card on the right slot will be activated. I think that's the only stipulation. If that stipulation is within the description, then you can't double on it. Everything's 21. With at least one analyze. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Alright, I guess we continue. Konnichiwa. Almost broke. I'm almost broke. At some point we're gonna need a weapon. A sword. That's a pretty good sword. Pretty good sword. But cheap. For example, how broken the first version of DiVE was, the trap was able to put down two traps next to each other, so while carrying a survivor, they can step on one and drop the survivor on the other one. Rinse and repeat for infinite points. I remember that. Survivor couldn't do anything about it. They can't die, they can't escape. They just had to sit there and wait until the other got bored of it. Yeah. You remember that a bit. Brrr. So cold. Player, we have come to the snow base. It's Mega Man X4. Let's stay focused and forward on as usual. Hey, wait a minute, Rico. You are navigating remotely, are you not? Why would cold bother you? But why do you have to ask? I just have an immersive experience so that I can feel as if I'm fighting alongside player. That and the fact that I do feel a little chilly. Hey, you alright? Did you catch a cold? Nope, I'm fine. It's just my memory hasn't been doing very well lately. You see, yes, it has become more and more apparent after the encounter with Mike. Maybe it's the side effect of the data correction that I was talking about. When correcting data, the system would attack irregular data, and this could affect me as an administrator of the deep log. That's what you said, right? But now that I think about it, why would correcting game data affect me in the first place? Well, about that, you've got to come clean with her one day, you know. Wouldn't you agree, player? What a pesky fellow! Isn't your part in this supposed to be over by now? It's no longer up to you to decide the roles in this story at this point, and I'm so happy of meeting you once more. This voice, it can't be. This is irregular data that we have already corrected by the player. Oh, come on, young lady. Don't have to be so cold. Anytime will be the right time for something like a program error. Not only that, I could say the same about you, young lady. You mean I am the same as you? Ignorance is bliss indeed. Via, you've been slacking a little hard, haven't you? Hey, watch your mouth. I might have decided to remove you from the game. Whoa, that makes me so scared. How can you say such a thing when we ought to relish our reunion? Well then, let's leave it at that for now. As per usual, I'll be waiting for you here. After all, this is the rule of the data. Something known as pre-established harmony, right? Mr. Via, what did he mean when he said there's no different from the irregular data? Don't worry, Rico. But for now, let's focus on fixing that fellow. Right, I should be alright, right, player? Sure. This character probably can't get over there. Or maybe we can. Yatta, yatta. Ah, I had it. Mother father. There it is. Onigiri. One thing I find pretty interesting is the Mega Man X Corrupted game makes it so that the player has a stamina system, or you can't be shooting all the time. You have to use your shots and a little bit more strategically than you would in most Mega Man games, or in most the rapid shooting becomes apparent and the charge shooting comes a lot. In this game, I just hold down the fire button, and even though it's a limited amount of shots before you have to recharge or reload, it usually doesn't really affect the player. Yatta yatta. Man, I'm so happy with my battery. I haven't had my controller plugged in this entire time, and it's actually survived. Before, I couldn't have it unplugged for more than 10 minutes, and then it would just die. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Yeah. Behavior is very stubborn on things that they want to change, things that they don't want to change. Until the community outcry is so much that they're just fine. Fine. I think it's mostly because they're afraid of breaking whatever is working for them, because even they don't really know why their game is still even alive. The fact that their game is still going is a pretty big anomaly. Because no other game like that survives as long as they have. And I do think it's in part of the 3-month model where a killer and survivor gets introduced every 3 months without fail. killer survivor, kill the survivor, kill the survivor. A little perk, little changes, just enough, just a droplet of to keep people interested. Over and over and over again. But I think as the veteran streamers of the game start to tire out, I do think that also will affect the. There was a video by Ellie, she raids us pretty often on her YouTube that explains a lot of the toxicity within the community of the game. And it's very apparent how, like, they'll treat newer players for having 3,000 hours in the game like, aw, they're a baby. They haven't played 30k hours like me. Aw, it's just a baby. They've only played 300 hours. Aw. And like, she explained something about a Skinner box. I don't know if I 100% agree with the Skinner box thing, but it made sense what she was saying in that video. I think it's also a mix of the community, a mix of the streamers, a mix of the consistent updates that are very much like pushing that game to be alive still. Ikimasu. Enchante. Ikimasu. So one Ikimasu. Choto, 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 choto. Yota, yota. Ikimasu. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Just wanted to double check. I think Mega Man games are the reason that I'm very much a double check where I'm not supposed to go type gamer. Boom, 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 boom. Ikimasu. Yeah. Pretty sure Mega Man X is the reason I'm like this. For every single game. Konnichiwa. You know what? We could. I guess we're about to level up. I was gonna go level up my armor, but with as easily as we're leveling up constantly right now, it's Kind of a waste. Hold it, player. What is this? Are you being a little enthusiastic? Well, it's been kind of gloomy recently because of me, so I wanted to set that different tone. Set a different tone? Come on now. What are you even talk? You're even talking in a different style. I guess that's part of the side effects of the data correction. Back to business, player. I've picked up signal from a mid-sized irregular data up ahead. I'm sure with your profound experience you have nothing to worry about, but it never hurts to be careful. Pausing player's progression for no apparent reason in mid-game seems to have become a ritual now. So you know what you've been doing all along, huh? I like that they mentioned the whole Mega Man type thing right there. You knew what you were doing. Braha. You did it. It's thanks to you, player. Let's strike while the iron's hot. That's right. I hope you can ride the momentum and come to me as soon as you can. It's that voice from before. Hey, player, have you ever wondered why enemies usually have to wait for the protagonist to show up so passively? It's almost as if we're forced to wait for the punishment of justice and can only anticipate nervously for the moment to come. But that is also a part of the rule that governs over all things in this world. I've got that part figured out decades ago. However, the banner of justice is no longer exclusive to you, player. Anyways, I play by the rules and wait here, so you better hurry. I won't lose. Although I'm really uneasy right now. But I've got player on my side. Go and defeat him. This mission, that's right. It's yours to accomplish, player. Let's go. Yatta. I think I'll get Dive Armor Axe. And then we'll move on to another game. So that means 12 more levels, I think. I don't know, it's gonna be way more levels. It's supposed to be at the end of 16.6, so we're at 13.3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 more levels. Okay, maybe we won't get there today. 'Cause I'm starting to get burnt out. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Become a game designer, then start a YouTube channel called Game Designer Reacts, and then the VFX artist channel reacts. Pretty much all game reviews, yeah, actually. I'm an expert reviewer because I play games. And I made a game. Watch me. Yatta, yatta. Ikimasu. Yota, yota. Bum, 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 bum. These bites.
博士、私頑張ります。
頑張ります。 As much as I hate the gacha game of this game, and I feel like that definitely affects how this game plays, I'm glad that they make a de-gachified version of the game. Which I think all live games should have a de-gachified offline version of their game, to be fair. To be fair, to be honest. To be real. As a preservation of your game, whether it was bad or good. Cough, Babylon Falls, cough, cough. But hey. Onigiri. Darn it. The other copy hole exactly the same as the other one. Interesting. Interesting. Also, if I made a Mega Man X type game, I don't want to do procedurally generated. Because I feel like procedurally generated never feels as good as it could. And 20XX and 30XX, I think that's one of its lower things. It's kind of cool that it's a different experience every time, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like a good catered experience. If that makes any sense. Konnichiwa. Ba-bum. 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 Boom. Boom. Ba-boom. I think I'll look into the Game Maker Mega Man X Maker thing. It'll just be as a starting point, I think, for me, just to see what I can do with it. So you finally come. I've waited so long with the Frozen complete. So I was right, your voice had belonged to you, bit. Yeah, I'm sure the player had beaten him previously and corrected his data, so this must be some kind of program error. Except this time you have a shield! So I was right, you really should stop with your corny acting, Via. Fine, as per usual, you guys should be making some sort of description of me before the fight starts. But I'm sick of this role. So let's get started right away, player. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be using a shield here. The good doc did give it to me after all, but I didn't use it previously. It's time to shine. And this must be the effect of the program error. Wouldn't you agree, Via? Pat, he didn't skip the description. Get wrecked. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die. Forget I can duck. You silly boy. Putting down his shield so he can throw the beams. I lost yet again. If I had known this, I would have used a shield given by a doctor last time instead of choosing not to use it. You did it, player. Hey, Rico. Such is the way of this world, and our paths may cross yet again. I wonder if we'll meet again as an irregular data or in some other shape or form. What do you think? Turn me into a hunter program. Huh? Other form, Magma Dragoon said something similar too. About coming back as hunter programs. That's what he said, right, Rico? But by that time comes, my existing memory may no longer be around. So while I still remember it, I'll do you a favor and give you a hint. Rico, you are the same type of existence as us, a hunter program. Maybe. And you need to watch out for Via and the player too. Ah, that feels good. Well then, I'll leave the rest to you, Rico. 210. That's a multiple of something. Congratulations. Other regular data and I have the same type of existence. Don't be concerned about it, Rico. Everything that has happened thus far and the player were able to overcome. Isn't that right? But I still can't figure out what the side effects of the data correction really is. Oh, Rico, the player wouldn't want to see you the way you are now. Both the player and I would much prefer a normal Rico who's chatty to the point of annoyance. Oh, is that true, player? Hey, wait a minute. What do you mean chatty to the point of annoyance? No, don't mind it. Anyway, it's time to go. Let's go, player. Hey, you can't just swallow your words like that. And you too, player, come on. So, it took no time to revert back to your old self, Rico. Rico. I wonder why in Japan, Rico is often used as a female name. A lady's name. Bum, 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 bum. Rika. Mm, 14, 15, 16. I think we'll do 14. And we'll call it there. That way next time what we have to do is 15 and 16 to get DiVE Armor Axe. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Combine our body. 70. Do we even have enough for this? I think so. I wonder what the actual chances of getting perfect in the gacha version of the game is. Increase it by the same each time. Go for broke. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
博士、私頑張ります。
頑張ります。Why does the purple cost the same to upgrade? Then gold. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Oops, wrong one. Konnichiwa. Player, you have come to the Bio Laboratories. This is a stage from Mega Man X4, the original game. It was abandoned laboratory controlled by a certain Reploid. Maybe this is under the control of someone here too, as a base of some kind. That's right, and the culprit for this program is most likely that guy. Oh, it sounds like a good old Rico's back. Yeah, during the previous stage, a bit said irregular data and I are the same type of existence, didn't he? And before he disappeared, he warned me to be careful of Mr. Via and Player. Coupled with the fact that Mr. Via attributed the issues I was having being side effects of data correction. Taking all these points into consideration, after careful deduction, painstaking examination, and meticulous scouring of evidence, I finally came to the conclusion. You could have just said that you pondered over it. That's not the key point. Boom. I am sorry. Well then, what did you discover? My conclusion is, I worked too hard. I'd like to see how you rationalize that. Simply put, Player and I have been working hard to correct the data, and we were both exhausted. It was crucial that we don't overexert ourselves, or I could become a program error. There you have it. What? How did that make any sense? She did get it right about program error. Huh? You were saying something? Oh no, it's nothing. Don't mind me. Alright, Rico, Player, let's press on with vigor. Right, wait a second. Didn't I tell you not to steal my line? Ha 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 ha. That's gonna spoil me. Once I play a Mega Man, an actual Mega Man X game, falling down kills you in a Mega Man game. Pretty sure there was a hidden element over there. Gambatte. Monkey mace. I could just shield and go up. Ashante. Yotta yotta. Every stage gets me a level. Bum, 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 ba-dum.
博士、私頑張ります。
Gambarimasu. We're just jetting through the levels because I feel the burnout coming. Player, please wait. You certainly sound more casual than usual. Well, I thought I should have a number of styles in my arsenal. Back to the topic, player. I've already picked up the signal from the meeting regular data up ahead. That's a roar. Huh? Player, did you hear that low growling voice? It sounded like it came from a monster. What? I didn't hear anything. Is that so? Must be just me then. Well then, let's get our acts together and get going once more. Onigiri. Ashante. No. No. I wonder, is if you make a game that is more of an arcade experience, no story or whatever, it's probably way easier to make that game, right? Maybe I'll make an arcade X type, Mega Man X type. I don't know. It's not easier? Why not? Bam, 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 bam. Easy is all in terms of scope. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, it's a smaller scope, yeah? Arcade game. Because you're just mostly trying to get something to work. There's a death, and then there's a go, and then there's a continuation, and that's it. Whereas, like, any other kind of game is like you have to add story or add some sort of cutscenes and etc. and so forth. Whereas arcade games like put in coin, press start, go, choose character, maybe choose character, go. Oh, but surely you could make arcade games even more complicated, I guess. Easy game to make. Have you played Street Fighter 2 or 1 even? Nobody's played Street Fighter 1. Actually, I think I did play it, but as like a ROM. But the scope of what Street Fighter was like, make character with moves, make them attack, and there was no balancing back in those days. That's where the scope widens, right? When you're trying to balance characters, balance frame data, balance execution. That's the biggest scope. But the original arcade version of the games were completely broken and like not balanced whatsoever. Post the video in Discord later. Middle of match. Okie doke. Highway software is streaming. He's on time. Yatta. Yatta, yatta. When does the... Oh, dang it. The Juriel bonus drops ends today. Oops, I completely forgot. Oh well. Oh well. When does the season completely end? Like the 24th for Diablo? I think so. The only thing I would want from the season pass, I think, is the portal, the angelic portal. But even then, that's kind of a lame thing to justify spending $10 for. The bloody armor isn't even very good, in my opinion. How did I see that earlier? Ba-bum, ba-bum, bam, bam, ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum.
そうかもな。
Enemies chose blah 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 blah. Yeah, you should never take anything for granted. Wow, let's check from Rico. Please be careful. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Jelly. We're fighting Jelly here. Are you Jelly? Oh, the Yellow Devil. So first appeared this one of the powerful bosses that first appeared in Mega Man and in Mega Man X5. He appeared once more in his black variation as a Shadow Devil. Darkman is one of the bosses that appears in the previous titles of the series. It looks like the game data blah 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 deep flag blah blah blah. Smiling at the moment feels like it was saying bingo. Stop making things up. Hey, here. Handle now, blah blah blah, range go right, This makes me really want to play all the Mega Man collection games. Ow. Ow. Great work, player. You've properly corrected the irregular data. You have completely overcome your past trauma. Excellent work. It's not just player. This will no doubt help to erase the painful memories of countless of others players in Mega Man. Somehow I can't help but feeling that we will encounter this yellow devil again in the future. Well, I think you are right. It is tough. It is a tough, irregular data that cannot be so easily corrected, just like how it used to be in the original game. This means it will keep coming back. That's scary. Did you hear that? No, I didn't hear anything. No, I definitely heard something just now. You must have heard it too, player, right? No. Nah, bruv. Nah, bruv. Da-da-da-da. 15. We're almost there. We're almost there. We almost have Dive Armor X. And then we'll be broken for the rest of the game. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Boom, boom, chip, dive, trigger. Bum 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 ba-da-da-da. I guess after you beat the main game of this, it just becomes a collector game. Do everything type game. Do all the events type game. Etc. and so forth. Max out everything type game. which is consistent with the gacha version. Storm Eagle. I think these are all via events. Maybe. I think that's what we'll call it for today.